Hey yo, what's up you guys? It's Friday finally. So that's pretty cool shit. Super happy I already took a nap too, so I can't complain. I guess, right? This thing is dirty, hold on. I don't know. Sorry. I nearly slipped my nipples. You know, you get into trouble nowadays on Twitch and YouTube on all these shits, man. If you slip your nipples. So don't do that shit. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm back to clean this shit and we're gonna mess with that thing over there. I can't even see it. Yeah, I got the min back, dude. It's pretty cool shit. You can't even tell he fixed this, so it's like, yes. So you know your axle bolts on your probably E34s at least, but they might be other BMW series. When you have pretty much a CV axle and you bolt it up by these M8 bolts. I know they like 10 grade, but the thing is they are Allen keys, right? Now make sure these shits are clean, which I did. But the funny thing, these were so tight, dude. They just started stripping. So this one is a pretty stripped one, right? But I just want to record this, like what we had to do with this shit. And I had to pretty much cut the head of the bolts off. Kind of blasting this thing up. It's getting better. I managed to put away more stuff, more organized. So it's not gonna look like a mess, because if I look at more older videos, it was way more of a mess. I mean, I think it's gonna get messy with the Maxima project, but hey, I'm gonna try to organize everything as the most possible way so I could get that project done quicker, and I think that's gonna help me building the cars faster. Oh, look, I found some zip ties. It's extra long. Yeah, you guys, I got a little bit carried away. Well, pretty much I fucking pulled out everything from the shelf, dude. These are gonna be some parts I'm gonna sell to one of my classmates for his Integra build, because he's building a second one. Pretty cool, huh? Because one is not enough. And yeah, I cleaned up the shelves right now, so I'm gonna have to figure out a plan how I'm gonna sort these and make these fit. And hold on, dude, I wonder if the camera is good. Well, I don't know, I didn't think I ever would make this kind of video. I mean, how should I word myself? You know, I noticed that a lot of my friends, especially the younger friends, they struggle to find themselves in the world. And honestly, I've been there and I've done it. And you know, it's more like just talking about, it's not just mental health awareness. I think it's generally a thing within people. You know, we doubt ourselves. You know, I think everybody has doubts in themselves sometimes, in the morning, the middle of the day, or the end of the night. You know, it's not an easy thing, but you know, it's just doubting ourselves, kind of having depression. And I think when I was young, something that was really depressing for me is you know, figuring out what I'm gonna do with my life. And for me, the way I figured it out, what I started doing, and look at me now. I'm neck deep in it. Probably I'm never gonna stop doing it. You know, I wanted to be a programmer because I like video games. I played a lot of video games when I was a kid. I mean, I still do. You know, sometimes I find time for it now. It's more like that. You know, things change. But you know, I wanted to be a programmer, but I couldn't do it because my math problem solving skills are not good enough. You know, my brain is not built mathematically. So I think we all have different mindsets and you know, just good natural talent to different things. So I'm really good with my hands. Therefore, you know, choosing to be a mechanic is, I think, good. And I always liked cars. That was my second passion after video games. And you know, when we have like a classic Need for Speed game that didn't help my case, but I was into cars even before I played a Need for Speed game, so that's not where it's coming from. But you know, once I went to this Formula Drift, it was I think 2017. I went to my first Formula Drift Grand Prix. You know, and I just saw the ad for it, and I started watching some drivers, and I think I followed the driver, Ryan Littoral. I hope I pronounced it right. But you know, I followed him even before he began his Formula Drift career. But you know, I went to this event, right, and I can compare this even kind of like a Need for Speed Pro Street game, when you go to like this crazy fast of cars, and you know, you have a crazy crowd, and just it's kind of just taking with you with the vibe. You know, pretty much that's how I figured out what I'm kind of drafting back to my first thought, what I'm gonna be in life. I went to this event and I was like, I wanna do this. Well, since then I kind of changed from only just Formula Drift or whatever. I tried to kind of go down my own path and find my way. If I go to Formula Drifting or anything like that, maybe in the future, I don't know. But you know, it's just kind of came to me. Sometimes I doubt myself if I'm good enough, but honestly, if I think about it, I like doing it and just getting crazy like this, because if you want to do it good, I think you really have to spend a lot of time of doing this, just either working on the car or learning how to like run your garage. You know, it taught me a lot of things. I become a better person from it. You know, I'm still growing day by day, and I like doing it. Times are changing too. We live a really like crazy, like fast running life and being busy all the time, and you know, sometimes working all the time or studying all the time, or all these things going on. And I think sometimes it's hard to find time for living your life and you know, doing what you like. I mean, I'm lucky with this because I like it. You know, I do it for work, I do it for schooling, and I do it in my free time too. So you know, but what I just want to say with this, it's okay to take time to find yourself. You know, I think in life okay, I'm saying it's like freaking like 50 times, but I would say it's important to find yourself, find something you like doing. You know, I have a friend, he's hopping on the third thing now, trying to find himself, and hopefully he does, and hopefully he will like doing it and make a living from it. I don't know, for me this profession kind of set me up for life. You know, I kind of manned up and I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I have to get my shit together if I want to be someone, and I think that helped in a way of sense. And I'm just too busy. I'm literally too busy, dude. So you know, if you're depressed and you really can't find a solution, just make yourself busy. I'm not saying that it's gonna solve your problems, but you know, if you're doing something that really draws your focus off from just thinking too much, I think it's important to grow every day and kind of follow good aspects of life. You know, and I don't want to really get into it, but it's coming from someone like I didn't give a damn about like my life. It's not like I wanted to throw it away in a way of sense, but my life didn't have meaning. But just that's why I want to leave this video kind of here, you know, so hopefully I can motivate you with it. That's pretty much my goal, because I think it's important to be able to look up to people. And you know, it's not that I think I'm the best person for that, but I think kindness goes a long way. And nowadays people are more impatient and angry and hateful towards each other, and I can see kind of why. It's just like the whole society is working that way, you know. Some people are just toxic. Some people are just toxic online, but for some it doesn't even matter. But you know, just a little bit of kindness goes a long way, and people gonna notice that. And I think what helped me to build who I am today is that like people recognize you, you know. And it's not that I'm famous, but like, you know, the people I kind of interact with, they recognize me, and I get the same kindness back from them. And even on just the regular basis, that can feel really, really good. But I'm not saying that I didn't have like challenges in the past month or weeks, or you know, it's just that you have to be able to kind of like working on the car. You have to be able to not to get scared from problems, and really just put your foot down, and you're gonna be like, okay, well, we gotta solve this issue. And you have to come up with a plan, or ask people for information, and try to overcome the problem in your life. You know, it can be just any problem, but generally you just want to, you know, be ballsy enough you know, we all have our problems and burdens and all these different weights we carry with ourselves, and then oh shit, that shit hits the fan, and then another shit hits the other day the fan, and it's like it gets kind of like depressing or like annoying, I would say. It's important to find a meaning in your life and hopefully enjoy that, chasing, or I don't know, finding that the place you need to be. And oh fuck, I suck at these speeches, man. I'm sorry. But you know, it's just the only thing I can tell you is like some anime shit like Naruto, like just don't give up. That's all, you know. Find your meaning and chase it. It doesn't have to be always something complicated, but I would tell you rather choose a job that you are a bit happier with than something you might make a lot of money, but you know what you're gonna do with all that money if you're sad. I mean, you can buy cars though. Don't get me in that. But yeah, it's not easy. Don't give up. I would say just try to find something that you love to do, even if not for living, but at least something that fulfills yourself on your own. You know, so I'm not talking about any relationships or anything like that, just something that makes you happy and just, you know, kind of boost you guys up. And I would like to say thank you for watching my stuff. It's, you know, it's weird, but it's my own. I like doing it, and you know, when I'm tired, I don't mind sometimes even making the music or whatever, just goofing around with it. And I've been getting, you know, some positive stuff about my music or videos or just any of those things, and it makes me happy. Kind of people like it, what I'm doing, and I think that's just super cool. And I really appreciate like anybody who leaves a good comment there, motivational video or not. Just here is some motivation. So yeah, that was just my motivational speech to you guys. I can't talk, goddamn, dumbass monkey. But seriously, much love to you guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for watching this weird ass video. If it's not that weird. See you guys later.